Welcome back. This is Newsfile. It's your most authoritative news analysis platform. And here on Newsfile, as you know, as always, we put Ghana first. I'm your host, Samson Ladi Anyanini. And this morning, Samson's Take, I'm back on my subject of integrity. Integrity is not a default value. That's the question I'm asking. Integrity, the quality of being honest, ought to be a habit, a default conduct. It ought to be a human, not black or white, and not Christian or Muslim character or virtue. Don't offer bribe. Don't accept a bribe. Don't tell a lie. Don't cheat. Don't mislead. Don't encourage wrong and unlawful conduct. There's everything wrong with the very fiber of our society if a natural virtue becomes so rare that it is celebrated. But this perverse generation needs teaching and encouragement towards building the character of integrity, like Joseph will do to honor God and Potiphar. The name police may have long been associated with corruption. Well, Dampare is doing a lot about that now. But Detective Lance Corporal Confidence Fiagaji shared the coveted Integrity Personality of the Year Award 2021 with Manasseh Azore Awene. He rejected bribe in 2 separate cases, including one involving his colleagues he was prosecuting for extorting 20 Ghana cedis from an individual. Confidence was surprised he won because he competed with 4 public figures, 2 journalists, 4 public figures, and yes, I mean 4 public figures, 2 journalists of the year prize winners, and 2 famed politicians. If you never read or heard me say a word about my nomination until after the awards night, it was because I felt Manasseh had risked just too much to expose corruption in this country. The lack of integrity among other top public officers was far deserving. He had been previously nominated with Auditor General Daniel Yaudomelevo, who won it. So when family and friends called to tell me about campaigning for votes, and voting was free of charge, I discouraged and told them Manasseh and Confidence deserved it. I don't recall exactly what, but Manasseh had something really inspiring to say about the police officer at the awards night. I was therefore not surprised, but rather overjoyed they both won. I have same joy that we are celebrating taxi driver Isaac Akon for returning a fishmonger's 8,400. In the viral video, the woman and her family cry while thanking him profusely for the rare act. On Ekosi Sen, Philip Osaibonsu, we call him Obi, as he often does for good causes, did not only make a personal donation, but raised over 25,000 Ghana cedis for Isaac. The owner of Peduasi Valley Resort gave Obi 10,000 for Isaac. The cabby had already received 20,000 Ghana cedis from Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on being alerted by Manasseh on social media. Many have been giving him money and gifts for this act by Isaac. Isaac says he has returned passengers' phones and other items on 5 occasions in his 7 years of being a cabbie. He actually showed the money to his wife before returning it. He said, "I don't take what's not mine." That declaration sounds like a legal principle we call nemo dat quod non habet. You can't give what you don't have or own. May this be your word and your default conduct. We are naturally supposed to behave like Isaac, or the many police officers we have seen take money and return them to their owners because the money did not belong to them. There are few police officers, few citizens that we have seen do this. It must be our natural default conduct. That's my take. A Newsfile is brought to you by the kindest sponsorship of Bank of Africa, strong as a group and close as a partner, MTN everywhere you go, Ashesi University, educating ethical and entrepreneurial leaders for Africa, Robert & Sons Optical Services, your comprehensive eye care services provider for 31 years. Waylead Properties, home is where one stars. Duroplus, where Duroplus goes, water flows. Trasaco Fast Floors, stronger, faster, and affordable. I will be right back to introduce my guests as we begin the discussion about the hard times and looking forward to tariff hikes, particularly for water and electricity. Transport fares have already gone up by some 20% and expected to go up even more. Food prices are rising. Inflation across the globe is getting terrifying. We'll be right back.